This Holly was working on me. Come join me tonight. Let's make some dinner. Let people pop on. All right, guys. We are going to make chicken Parmesan tonight. I think I'd turn this down. Hold on. Let me turn my... Okay. It was turning my volume down. So we're going to make chicken Parmesan tonight. I'm going to make it... To me, it's an easy way to make Parmesan chicken, but you can make Parmesan chicken so many different ways. So I'm just kind of taking an easy way out. I feel like it's an easy way out. You can tell me. I do not have a recipe for you. So if you like what I'm cooking tonight, you're going to have to write it down because I do not have a recipe for what we're doing. So, hello. Hello, Gina. Hello, Denise. So, yeah, I'm thinking like right when y'all got on, it was awkward at the very beginning because I just thought I have 2 pans because I'm doing 2 different pastas. I'm going to do the carbonara noodles for me. And then for Tatum, I'm going to do like regular spaghetti noodles. And I forgot that I really don't have a pan for my sauce. Let me see what I can do. I guess I could use one of these bigger ones for the pasta, and this small one I'll leave for the sauce. Yeah, you know what's so crazy? I was like craving chicken Parmesan. I don't know why. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna make tonight. I had everything except the chicken. So we just stopped at the store when we were heading home with my mom and dad, and I got me some chicken. So were you able to fix the oven? No. So the auto place, the place that you could go buy like appliances and stuff, they do not have the heating element. So on Amazon, JJ found one that can possibly be here Wednesday, but he's not 100% that it says it's compatible to my Samsung, but we're hoping. We're going to cross our fingers. The appliance people, they were like, it should work, and I would go ahead and order that. But if not, you're actually going to have to go to Samsung and order it. Well, here's the thing. My husband did look up the heating element on Samsung, and it was $150. Well, we found one that was $30 on Amazon. So it may work for 1 week. Who knows? Okay. I don't know, but look, my husband's pretty good at doing things. So we will see how it works out. I don't know. I'm just going with it. Let's see here. Hey, Karen. Thanks, Barbara. Okay. I'm just like, I have so much going through my mind right now, and I'm just like, okay, what do you want to do next, Holly? Let me put some water in my pots for the pasta, okay? So let me get that going here. So I already weighed out my pasta, which I'm using these carbonara noodles that I get off of Amazon. Carbonara noodles. And, hold on one second. And for 2 ounces, it's 3 points for the carbonara noodles. But I'm only going to use 1.5 ounces for me. And that makes the noodles only 2 points. So I have my scale over here, and I already weighed out 1.5 ounce of the noodles. So that is what's going to go underneath as a bed for my chicken Parmesan, okay? Yes. Hold on one second. So everything went well with my dad. We found the place, and he did his little hearing test. Me and Mom kind of just they were going to be in there for about an hour and a half. So me and mom went to like Kohl's and just kind of ran around. And then dad called us and we went and picked him up. And then we came home. Then me and my mom needed to go get something at JCPenney's. I know we could have probably gone to JCPenney's, but we didn't have enough time there in Corpus to do that. So when we got back to where we live, we went to JCPenney's, and then because she needed to get something for the part for the wedding, and then we went to HEB really quick, and I got my chicken, and then I came home and I got to relax just a little bit in my rocking chair, and then I'm on here live with y'all. So that is how my day's gone today. And I've also been in contact with Sydney. She's kind of getting all scared a little bit, but everything's going to be fine. Not scared, not like wedding, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this, but just like with everything going on, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and she's going to be fine. I'm going to get the same way, but I'm going to not let her know that. So anyways, I am exhausted. I actually have not recovered from my weekend. I am really, really tired. I really am. Last night I went to bed early. JJ had left to go to Houston. So I actually climbed into bed and went to bed about 9:30ish. To me, that's early. I usually go to bed about 11ish. Just things like that. I can't wait to see the chicken Parmesan. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chicken part breaded, and then we're going to get that in the air fryer and get that cooking, because it's probably going to take about 20 minutes for that to cook. I bought the chicken breast that where we live, you can buy the packages already cut thin. You see how thin that is? Okay, so I get the thin one, so it's not going to take too long for that to cook. If you got thicker chicken, it is going to take a little bit longer, so just know that. So anyways, I am going to I'm going to break open my eggs here. I have 2 of them. I'm just going to kind of beat up. Then the breading that we're going to use is the Italian breadcrumbs from Progresso. No, what is it called? Progresso? Yeah, Progresso. So that's what we're going to use there. Let me wash my hands really quick. Okay, let me get me a fork. Okay, let me go over some points with y'all really quick. The chicken breast, I'm going to need to turn y'all this way so y'all can see. The chicken breast, of course, is 0 points for us Weight Watchers. The Italian breadcrumbs, if you were going to use 1/4 of a cup, it is 3 points. I'm going to show you that the whole 1/4 of a cup won't bread all of just one chicken, okay? So I think it'll bread like 2. So what I did is I changed in my app to 1/8 of a cup, and it makes it 2 points for the breading, okay? So I did 2 points for the breading for me, but I'm going to show you kind of what I mean. So I have my 1/4 of a cup right here, and I'm going to put this on my plate. Okay. Then I'm going to take my chicken, get it in the eggs. Eggs you don't have to count for either if you are new to Weight Watchers or new to my page. Okay. Now we're going to let that drain off a little bit. And then we're going to place that down on the breadcrumbs. I'm going to get my little plate out of the air fryer. Do I want to put, I think I am going to put some parchment paper down just so it doesn't stick to the wire. Plus get all the breadcrumbs everywhere. So I am going to do that. We made this last night, delicious. I need bake it a little longer. I needed to bake it a little longer. Yeah, and if you didn't catch my live I'm sorry, I did not do a live this morning. But in my stories, my oven's heating element went out, so I cannot use my oven, which is fine. I mean, that's why we have the air fryers. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the air fryers. So I did use 1/4 of a cup. Okay, so here is my thing. I really did not think it was going to use all of the breading. This is a large chicken breast. I mean, I will have to admit that. I mean, this is pretty large, okay? I didn't think it would use pretty much all of it. That's okay, because I'm gonna tell you, my points were gonna be about 8 points, but now it's gonna be 9 points for my entire meal. And I'll explain the points again, but I am gonna go ahead and move on my app back up to the 1/4 cup. So it would be 3 points for the breading part, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna lay that one there. These are not as big. Well, this one's pretty big. This one's pretty big. And that one's kind of smaller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 1/4 of a cup, again, just in case I actually can bread the next two. Then that means I'll use maybe the smaller of the chicken breast for myself. I'm just gonna get my hands in here. It would go much faster. So let's just get these breaded up. I'll come back to y'all's questions in just a minute. But I definitely wanted to get these on the air fryer and get it cooking. So there's that one. And this one's a lot smaller chicken, so I'm more than sure I'm gonna use this chicken. I don't need a big chicken like that. So see how I was able to use now all of that breading for these 2 chicken breasts. So you see what I'm saying? You kind of have to now I could probably still keep it at the amount that I had on there. So it's just 2 points for the breading. So that's probably where I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Let me wash my hands. Lincoln, are you just gonna stay right there, buddy? I'm glad you're comfortable. Mommy loves you. Yes, I do. I just love you. Okay, all right. All right, let's clean that all up. Let me come back to weight loss this week. I gained 3 ounces. 3 ounces. Hey, Erlinda, thank you. 3 times. Oh no. I was watching a YouTube video thing, and I can tell that it is common, and I'm just lucky that it hasn't happened anytime soon. Have you tried the Paranini Spark? I have placed a big order today and received 2 freaking, oh my goodness. Yes, I've tried it. It's not my favorite. Let me put it that way. It's not my favorite. Hey, Gwen. I have not, Heather. I can show you it's right behind my couch, and I have not unboxed it yet. No, I have not. I am horrible. Are you having a graduation party? No, we're not going to have a graduation party. I can tell you why here in just a minute. Oh yeah, if you cook it this way with the egg on there and that, it's not going to be dry. It's not going to be dry. Okay. Yeah, the reason we're not going to have a graduation party is because I had 2 senior serve, and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's where the school and the 4-H group, we did senior serve where Tatum serves us and we give him tips, and we invited family and everything to that. And we have the wedding going on. It's just a lot of money for a lot of people. We sent out his graduation card. He's getting money back from that. I just don't want people to feel like they have to come to the party also and then bring gifts as well. And Tatum does not care. Now, if Tatum was like, well, that's kind of raunchy, I was really hoping for a party, you can bet your bottom dollar this mom would make it and pull it off if he wanted a party. But he's a boy. He doesn't really care. Let me just put it that way. He does not care. And he's getting money. He got money both ways. I need to pull this down. So yeah, we're not going to have the party. So no. The answer is no. Let me just put it that way. Okay, now we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to do that at 400 degrees right now. I'm going to start it for 20 minutes. I may not need to cook it for that long, but there we go. All right. Hey Joyce, hello guys. Okay, so back to the points again for the noodles and all that. So I am going to not use that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the points. So the chicken breast by itself is going to be, I'm gonna keep it at 2 points because like I said, those last 2 chickens, we were able to bread it, both of those with the 1/4 of a cup. So I didn't use the whole 1/4 of a cup. So 2 points for the breading with the chicken, okay? So chicken with the breading, 2 points. Then I am going to, I'll wait on this. Then I'm going to warm this up right here, this ragu, regular traditional ragu sauce. I am going to warm this up, and for a 1/2 cup of this, it is 2 points. 2 points for a 1/2 cup. So that's going to get poured on top. Then I am going to go in with my fat-free mozzarella. We're going to use 1/4 of a cup. This is 1 point right here, 1 point. And I'm going to top it off with 1 tablespoon of grated Parmesan cheese, okay? So we'll pop it back into the air fryer to let that all melt the cheese and all that kind of stuff, okay? So, is Pampered Chef air fryer? Yes. Do you sell Pampered Chef? Yes. Beth, both of those questions are yes. Yes, ma'am. Lisa, I've lost 33 pounds since January. Thank you for all of your wisdom and support. Yay, Lisa, I am so proud of you. That's so awesome. Way to go, girl. That's awesome. Okay, so back to the noodles. I am going to use the noodles that I buy off of Amazon. It's the carbonara noodles. And I'm using 1.5 ounces of it. And that's only 2 points for 1.5 ounce, okay? And I already weighed it on my scale right here. Now Tatum, I'm gonna do regular spaghetti noodles for him. I'm gonna do regular spaghetti noodles for the bed of the Parmesan, the chicken Parmesan, okay? So that's what we're gonna do for him. So I'm actually gonna get the water started over here. I need to do the front one. That one's for the sauce. Let's get that started. Okay. Okay, so then for vegetables, because I'm not a vegetable eater, so if you have not been here in a long time, or you've never been here, I don't like to eat vegetables. Sometimes I do. So today I feel like eating vegetables. So we're gonna have some squash and zucchini that's already cut up, but I'm actually gonna make it a little different. I'm gonna make it in this skillet. We're gonna kind of saute it a little bit with a little bit of virgin olive oil and a little bit of spray butter. So we're just gonna kind of season it up and like soften them that way. I sure will. Thank you so much, Christina. That's so sweet. Hey, Sharon. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Teresa. Okay. So once those start boiling or whatever, we will put some noodles in there and get that going. So let's get the vegetables going. So what I'm gonna do, actually, I put the wrong one on, and that's okay. So this one's getting really hot already, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna spray my extra virgin olive oil. I am going to get my vegetables. And I am going to season them with Season All and some Kinder's caramelized onion butter. Okay, I'm going to season them with that. I know, look at me having vegetables, right? What's up? Look at me. And I'm going to spray them really quick with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter right quick. And get that moved around. And then I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. A little bit of water. And I'm going to get my lid. And we're going to let that saute and get done. Okay. Now, let me come back to y'all. I started watching that Ransom Canyon, and I don't know what occurred for me to get off, like not go back to it, but I haven't gone back to it. And then I've been watching The Tourist, so I'm still on The Tourist. So some onions in there, yes. Yes, you can definitely do that. I don't think I have any onions. So honestly, I love onions. And so I would love to do that, but I don't think I have any. Oh, Lisa, you're so sweet. That is such kind words. You are wonderful. Oh, thank you so much for that. Did you use olive oil in that? Yes, I sprayed my virgin, extra virgin olive oil. I do not count that as any points because if you go on Amazon where I bought that, the spray that comes out, it is very minute. So if I were to physically use like a tablespoon of it, then I would probably have to count it for some points. I don't count it at all. Never, I really have never had it. So unless I'm physically making something that we actually have to add the amount in there. Little red pepper flakes, yes. Yay, you got your exercise done. Yay, I have to put I have been very bad here lately. I have not done any of my exercises that I sent y'all's way. And this week, I was busy today. Tomorrow, I have to take the dogs to the vet and I have some other things I got to do. And then on Wednesday, I actually can get to go work out. So I had to switch my days. Yay, Karen, you're watching it right now too? Yay, I'm so glad he's graduating. That's so fun. That's so fun. Well, congratulations to him. And you know what I was thinking? I was going to put the sauce in a pot and warm it up, but I'm going to be putting it back in the air fryer to like melt the cheese and everything. And I think that might just be enough to warm up the sauce in the air fryer for the amount that I put it in there. What do y'all think? Because I don't want to have to dirty another dish. I don't want to dirty another dish. Perfect, Galinda. All we did for the chicken, we did some eggs. We dipped it in the eggs, and then I dipped it in this Italian breadcrumbs from Progresso. That's what we did as of right now, and then we'll add our other stuff. Take the right dog. I'm not sure what that means. What is take the right dog? What is that? Oh, yes, take the right dogs. Yes. Girl, I have it written down. They are in the same little cage that they stay in. So I'm like, okay, this cage has to be empty tomorrow with them in my car. So yes, I have like for sure mentally prepared for this. So if you weren't here the last time I took the wrong dogs to the vet, that yes, they needed stuff, but that is not the dogs that were supposed to go to the vet. So yeah, leave it up to me. So yes, I am mentally prepared for it. These are already nice and soft. They're getting, I want them a little more softer, but this is like working out perfect. So that is turning out great. Yay, I'm glad you caught me live. Okay, so now, it's been in the air fryer for half of the 20 minutes. So that means I've got to flip-flop these. Oh, and this is already looking mighty fine. That looks so good. Look at that. So that's why we're going to put that one down below. And these need, I'm taking out more of the tray than I need to. These need more cooking, of course. So that's why these are going to the top. And this is going to the bottom. And I knew this was going to mess up. It's been messing up on me. That's why I need a new one. But I usually can always get it back in there. So let's give it a try. Here it goes. I really need to get the new one out of the box. Seriously. Ooh, my water's fixing to start boiling. We can cook the noodles. Come on. Get back in there. There it goes. Okay. Okay, all the water is out of here. That means I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. And they are good to go. But I need these off of the pan, so I'm going to move this over here to relax for a minute. There we go. That's good over there. Okay, these are boiling, and I'm going to go ahead and put I'm going to do Tatum's noodles in there really quick. Oh, Becky, that's okay. Yay, I'm glad you like your air fryer. Seems like yesterday Logan and Sydney got engaged, and now, I know. Karen, I know. We're making chicken Parmesan tonight. What is Pampered Chef? It's just a company, Galinda. Pampered Chef is a company. That's good enough for him. He's just going to be eating that. He don't need all of that. That's the only thing about this thing. I think I'm going to have to move this forward. These back ones don't get as hot. Go figure. I'm going to put that lid on top of there. Let's get that other one cooking. Because it's not going to take much longer for my chicken. From Puerto Vallarta. Hey, Tanya. Sorry. I can't get it, spit it out. Tanya, that's awesome, girl. So awesome. Take the new one out of the box, then take this. Yeah, Tatum needs a small one. He doesn't need like complication. The one that's in the camper actually is what JJ was like. He really needs to take the one that's in the camper because it's just simple and easy and nice and small for him because it's just him eating. So he really needs the one that's in the camper. No, I love your air fryer and it is a Pampered Chef. Yes, my air fryer is a Pampered Chef one. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to change to gas here, but yeah, I know gas cooking is a lot easier, a lot better. I tried to order the pineapple. It's sold out. It's gone. It's gone. Yep. It's sold out. Yes, ma'am. Pineapple whip is gone. Oh, but I do have some news. Tomorrow, something new's coming out. I just got it today and I haven't tried it. I'm going to cover the name of it, but there's a new rehydrate coming out tomorrow. Da 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 da. A new rehydrate coming out tomorrow, new flavor. So I can't show you all the flavor yet, but I just got mine in, so I haven't tried it yet. But there's a new flavor. I can't flip it around. They took that away from the business pages, which is so dumb. But it has been like this for a long time, Tanya. Probably now for 4 to 5 months. But I cannot flip the screen anymore. So it's always going to be backwards. Yeah, sorry. And I hate it too. I hate it so much. Then give JJ the old one. Yes. I know we're going to be empty nester. You know what JJ kept telling people this weekend? JJ kept telling people, she's no longer a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, she's lost the title. She's not a stay-at-home mom no more. That's what he kept telling me. I'm like, stop telling people that. And they're like, it's okay. She's a stay-at-home wife. I said, I work hard. And he's just playing. I mean, we're just playing with each other. But yeah, that's what he kept telling people. She's no longer a stay-at-home mom. Did you get your, oh yeah, I ordered it as soon as I told y'all. I ordered it before I went to my mom and dad's and I got it ordered. So they're usually pretty fast when you order it in the morning. I may get it tomorrow afternoon. That's how fast Advocare is. No, stay-at-home wife, yeah. You still have 4, that's right, I have 4 fur babies, that's right. Thank you. I do have the link to it. I think you can still get the gold, but the silver sold out, and I want the silver one too. But yes, I do have a link if you want to private message me. You can still probably get it. You will always be a mom, I know, no matter how old they are. I know. Okay, we have 3 minutes left of that 20 minutes. I just want to make sure I'm not burning them. That looks so good. That looks great. I don't know if I really need to turn over the chicken. Let me see. I want to see what it looks like on the other side because I love how golden brown that is. I am going to actually turn it over for that 3 minutes because that is a beautiful golden brown on that side. Let me see about this bottom one. All right, so let's get that cooking. Being stay-at-home grandma. Oh, Rachel. Love the little ring to that. Yes. Okay, focus. What were you going to do? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go back over here. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to get the strainer for these. That's what I was going to do. Because they're almost done. I'm going to ask you for the link. Okay, yeah, ask me for the link. Yes, definitely do that. Okay, let me check his noodles really quick. I don't think these are done as quite, but my noodles does not take long at all. So we're going to move to the next phase of this whole thing because everything is almost done. So excited. They still need to cook. Okay. 1 more minute left on the chicken, and that will be ready, and then we will start topping it with everything that is going to get topped with and put it back in the air fryer. And I'm not going to warm up the sauce. I'm hoping that the sauce will warm up as it's in the air fryer, so I'm not going to warm up the sauce. Please show on plate how 2 points of carbonara noodles looked like. Oh, sure. You want to see what it looks like after it's cooked. Yes, absolutely. And that wasn't 2 ounces. Oh, I'm sorry. You said 2 points. Yeah. For 1.5 ounces of carbonara noodles is 2 points. And that is what you were saying. Yes, I will let you know what that looks like. Let me let that shut down. I like it to get to the stopping point. Let me make sure that my noodles, I kind of stopped, and let me just make sure my noodles are good to go. Okay, there you go. Now see it shut off. Okay, let me check my noodles. They actually could cook it just a little bit. I'm gonna kind of turn that back on to like boiling a little bit while I do this. Okay. Let's take out this first 2. And you know what? I know Tatum, he's going to want me to use regular mozzarella on his, which I can totally do that. This is just regular mozzarella for him. So on one of these, I'm going to go ahead. I could do it on the other one, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to wait to do it on that big one, on the bigger one. So on these 2, I'm going to do these. Okay. So what we're going to do is on my fat-free mozzarella, I'm going to use my 1/4 of a cup right here. Can y'all see everything? Yes, y'all can. Okay. Yeah, you can use the noodles that I have. You can use it for anything like that. Any kind of pasta dish that you would want to use it for. Have you tried layering half over the, yes, I've done a wooden spoon before. I really have done that, but it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so 1/2 cup of the fat-free mozzarella is 1 point. So I'm going to do it on the other chicken as well. Oh no, I want to put the sauce first. No. We're going to try to get this cheese in. No! I have to do the sauce first. This is not professional cooking, people. So, 1/2 cup of the sauce, and I don't even think you even need 1/2 cup, but 1/2 cup of the sauce is only 2 points. So I don't want to fully make a mess. So there's that. See, I think you could even count as 1 point because that is plenty. That's plenty. You don't even need that much sauce, okay? So, but 1/2 cup is 2 points. So I really think you could go by just saying 1 point. Okay. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. So good. Okay, now let's go back with the cheese. Never a dull moment with me. Okay. 1/4. Okay. Now we're going to take the Parmesan and we're going to do 1 tablespoon. Are y'all telling me what to do here? Y'all are doing good. Y'all aren't telling me what to do. Usually I get 15 people telling me, Holly, you should have done it this way. Holly, you should have done it this way, girl. Okay, Parmesan cheese going on top. Just 1 tablespoon. Parmesan cheese going on top. What's up? Okay, that's good. All right, look at that. It looks so good. Might not look professional, but it looks good. My stove really sucks. I can have it on the lowest setting and it is still on like number 10 boiling. I'm telling you, it's so annoying. If you haven't watched me, I promise if you were somebody that's been around a long time, you know that my stoves are completely just jacked. Okay, I am gonna turn Tatum's off because I'm more than sure his noodles are done. Okay, so now it's Tatum's chicken. So I'm only gonna do a little bit of this. That's good enough for that. And then spread that around. And then I'm gonna get his cheese, which is right here. And I don't have to measure for him. So we're gonna sprinkle that cheese there. And then we're gonna still do 1 tablespoon of the Parmesan cheese. That is plenty. All right, it's going back in the air fryer. Okay, so we don't have broil on here, which is fine, but we're gonna do bake. So I'm gonna go to the bake and I'm gonna do only like 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine at 350. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, I'll do it at 350, which is fine, and I'll just check it here in just a minute. Tell JJ you want a new stove for Christmas. I know I mean, if you can get the heating element done, I really don't need one. I mean, I can deal with what I have. I hate being like that, but I'm kind of one of those, oh, it's broken, we got to get a new one. That's right, measure with your heart. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let me get my strainer really quick out of here. And I'm going to get me a plate so I can plate my food. I've got to take my nails off because I want to tell y'all which one. So my next nails for the wedding, I'm either going to go with these beautiful little shimmery, light pinky looking color, or this white color. So I really am leaning towards this one right here. They're like almost like a chromy looking pinkish. I don't know how to explain it. That's probably what I'm going to wear for the wedding. So I've got to get these off and get me a new set put on. So I got to work on that too. Okay. All right. So I want to wait till that's almost done. Let me put the light on. Let me look at it. Oh, it's looking so good. Yay. I think though that Tatum, some of his cheese is like melted to the top of the other little cage, but that's okay. I know you have, we have to save every penny we have. I know, I get it. I get it. Exactly, Kelly. Yeah, oh no, I can fix it. Get a screwdriver. That's right. I know. No, it needs a new one. We need a whole new one. Okay, that's done. All right, guys. Where's my thing? Look! It looks so good. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to cook Tatum's just a little longer. His it got delayed with like melting because it was underneath that other one. So I'm going to do 2 minutes on that. Okay, let me show you what my noodles look like for 1.5 ounces. Let me drain them. Okay, so 1.5 ounces of noodles is 2 points. So you don't even need 2 full ounces of dried noodles. 1.5 will do just fine. Okay? Okay, and then I'm gonna get me my chicken on top. So I'm gonna do this smaller one. Right like that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that up and then mix it in with the noodles. So I'll show you. I'll show you what I'll do. And then, oh, here, let's do that now before I add my meat on here. I like the pinkish best. What's the pinkish? What are we talking about? Oh, the pinkish. Okay. Okay, Claudia. I got what you were saying. You like this one? Me too. I'm really leaning towards this one. So I was like, you like the what did I say? Okay. All right. So I'm going to cut up my chicken. And everything is cooked. That's another thing. I needed to make sure that everything was cooked inside. Yep. Everything's ready to go. I almost don't even know if I can eat this whole chicken. It's kind of a big chicken itself. Okay, I'm sure I can eat it. I'm sure I can. So then you're just gonna start mixing your chicken in with that to get that sauce going in there. And in all honesty, I did not use all of that sauce. So if you did want to warm up a little bit more sauce and add it to here, we're only at, I think now we're at 7 points since I didn't even use all of that. So you can go back to your 8 points of adding that. Look how much stuff is here. This is huge. This is a lot. Look how big, how much is in my plate. That's a lot. Perfect. Ooh, I'm good. I am good. Give me a few of my vegetables. Those turned out really good. Guys, I'm eating vegetables. Aren't you proud of me? Physically, in front of you. This is really good. I must say, I think I did pretty good on this one, okay? Without even really thinking about the whole dish, it just kind of came together because I really was not sure what I wanted, but I knew I wanted some like chicken Parmesan tonight. Didn't know it was going to work out this way. It worked out great. Very simple and easy. And again, you could do yours in the oven. You don't have to do it in the air fryer, but my oven is broken. My dress is a sage green, silky kind of dress. So it's kind of this color right here, but it's silky. It's pretty, yeah. The noodles are carbonara noodles, and I'm spitting out food. Carbonara noodles. Good. Awesome. Glad y'all agree. Okay. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to go enjoy my food. I hope y'all enjoyed this tonight. I am not 100% sure I'm going to cook the rest of the week. I don't know yet. I will let you know at 5 o'clock tomorrow if I am on here, okay? But I hope y'all enjoyed tonight. Very low points, 7 to 8 points, depending on how you make yours. And you are good to go for this, okay? All right. Thank you, Tanya. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.